All right. Y'all, let's come gather over here. Y'all don't have to sit over here just yet. You can hang out over there. There was a communication error between him and his mother. He thought he had a message. All right. Thank you, Creed. Don't worry, I'll make sure you get your seat back. Calvin, I think, is going to be joining us online tonight. So everybody turn around, face the camera, and wave at Calvin. Say hi, Calvin. Miss you, Calvin. So he thought he had to stay home tonight, but I'm glad he's watching online. So tonight is our last night with the seniors that have graduated. So not with the new senior, Lexi, who turned 18 yesterday. Happy birthday, Lexi! Yay! So we'll do something completely different next year. So she'll get up here. She'll give a 45-minute speech about her time in youth and about how how life is and all that. So no, we'll do something completely different. We may just all go out to eat in her honor on the last night and be like, share stories about her. I don't know, but tonight is our last night with our seniors before they go off to college. Very excited to spend the night talking with them and sharing life together and us reminiscing stories. You might see some things that you didn't think you could. That I have ways of finding out about stuff. But we'll get to that in just a moment. But anyway, so just know I love you, and Chris and I love you both. All of you, all the seniors, we love you guys. Anyway, so we're very excited tonight. I do want to talk about something. Next week is our back to school bash. Our worship leader is, you're going to want to listen to this, okay? I want this place, this is my hope, this is my desire, this is my hope, is that we see this room full. This room hasn't been full in a while. I would love to see this room full of our friends, of other churches. I've invited the area churches to come and to be a part of this. I would love to see this room just full of you guys, high schoolers, junior high kids, worshiping the Lord. And Parker Hutchins is going to be leading worship. It is going to be great. It's going to be awesome. And our speaker is Mr. Matt Stubbs. Matt is going to be our speaker, so that's exciting. So you want to, and he's pretty easy on the eyes, if I do say so myself. He's a handsome feller. But Matt, love you, man. But I'm very excited about next week. So I reached out to him. I was trying to get some others, and they unfortunately were not able to. I'll try to get them again. Oh, and check this out. The following week, we're going to have another special guest. Aiden Griffith is going to come, and he's going to share his testimony next August 27th. So bring your friends for that. He's got a really great testimony of how he's really changed his life and has really sought to follow the Lord, and just I'm just excited for y'all to hear it. So, so that's what we have going on over the next couple weeks. September 20th. You can begin thinking about this now. We have an opportunity to be a water station for a like a 5K and a 10K half marathon race that's going to happen in Worcester on September 20th. It is, and so we're going to be a water station, and so we're going to serve water in the name of Jesus to people that are running. That'll be a great way for us to serve. And so lots, kind of some exciting things that are going on in the life of our youth group, and very excited about what some of the things we're going to be doing. So, so we have a game that we're going to play. And there's other things that I will be showing you guys. Are we gonna? We can't really. No, it's okay. They can see. They'll be able to see the picture. The background is fine. They don't need to worry about the background. They can see that. We need these lights on because it's gonna be hard. It'll be hard to see people. So, trust me, they're gonna be able to see the delightful pictures. So, if I could have our seniors sit up here, please. If I could have our seniors sit up here for this game. Just for a few moments. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. Look at all these seniors. All right. So here's the deal. This game is called Name That Baby, Graduate Edition. So here's the deal. Okay. You cannot reveal that this is yours. You have to be as stone-faced as possible. Creed, you cannot go, oh, my gosh, because then everybody will know that's Creed, okay? You'd have to do that for every picture to be consistent. So here it is. Look at the picture on the screen, okay? Because not all of these babies are going to be these babies. It could be a celebrity. It could be a church member, okay? So this is called Name That Baby, Graduate Edition. You are going to guess, all right? This is... Everybody will play, we'll guess, and we'll see here, and then we'll reveal the answer. Okay, so here's the first one. Who is this? Is that Will Smith, Ethan Ball, Beyonce, or Creed Leonard? All right, what do y'all think? What do y'all think? Karis, what do you think? Is it Will Smith, Ethan, Beyonce, or Creed Leonard? You think it's Beyonce? Kylie, what do you think? You don't know? Johnny, gonna Will Smith, what do you think? Beyonce, what do you think? Huh? That's awesome, Martin Luther King Jr. Will Smith, all right. Will Smith. All right, the answer is... Will Smith. It is Will Smith. Yes, and he's laughing because he just slapped somebody's face. So that's why he's laughing. All right, here's the next one right here. Who is this? Is this Emma Finley? Is it Taylor Swift? Is it Allie Cater? Or is it Crystal Ball? All right. We'll go over here. Logan, what do you think? Emma, Taylor, Allie, or your mom? You think it's Taylor Swift? All right, who do you think it is? Who do you think? Who do you think, Lexi? Yes, I'll come back to you. Reese, who do you think it is? Taylor Swift. All right. Allie, all right.
I don't know.
You, Crystal. And take a guess. Come on, take a guess. Karis, who do you think it is? Huh? Taylor Swift. Just all right. All right, Taylor Swift. Wow, it is Allie Cater. Close. It is Allie Cater. Oh, look at that. Look at that. There you go. Well done. I just love how So you can say that people think I look like Taylor Swift. That's what you can say. All right, here we go. What about this one right here? Who is this? Is it Calvin Pierce? Is it Zane Pierce? Is it Timothy Chalamet? Or is it Justin Bieber? Yeah, we'll go with Justin Bieber. Who would it be? What do you think, Harris? You think it's the Biebs? All right. What do you think, Kylie? Kind of has that Chalamet quality. Anyway, Timothy Chalamet. I don't know how to say his name. I was guessing. I don't know, but it looks like him. Calvin, what do you think? Justin. It is the Biebs, Justin Bieber. My bad. Justin Bieber. So well done. All right, so here we go. What about this one? Is this Zane Pierce? Is it Ethan Ball? Is it Ali Cater? Or is it Ben Hutto? All right, let's see. Logan, who do you think it is? You think it's Ethan? You think it's Ethan? Ethan? Who do you think it is? You think it's Zane? You think it's who? B, Ethan Ball. All right, who do you think it is? You're going to go with Ben. Okay, the answer is Ethan Ball. Look at that. Look at that guy. He grew up. He got taller. All right. I think here comes somebody. What's up, Case? How's it going, dude? Case, you're just in time. We're playing Name That Baby. So good to see you, buddy. All right. Here's this next one right here. Who is this? Is it Beyonce? Is it Emma Finley? Is it Sabrina Carpenter? Or is it Taylor Swift? What do you think, Karis? The bunny just did that. All right, do y'all agree it's Emma? It is. Answer. Emma Finley. Well done. It's the bunny. The bunny did you in. All right. Here's another one. Who is this? Is it Reese Wallace? Is it Ali Cater? Is it Lily Holloman? Or is it Taylor Swift? Who do you think it is? Who do you think it is? She's just like, I don't know. Who do you think it is?
I don't know. Okay.
You think it's Taylor? Who do you think it is? Taylor? All right, the answer is Lily Holloman. No, just kidding. It's Taylor Swift. It is Taylor Swift. Yep. And she's looking at you like, yep, that's me. All right, here's the next one right here. Who is this? Is this Ben Hutto, Calvin Pierce, Adam Sandler, or Zane Pierce? Who is it? Logan, who do you think it is? You think it's Zane? Case, who do you think it is? Adam Sandler. Who do you think it is? All infinites look the same? You want me to come back to you? You think it's Ben? Who do you think it is? You think it's Ben? Zane? Sure, Ben. Who do you think it is? Ben, the answer is Ben. Look at that. Look at that guy. Look at that guy right there. All right, here we go. Next one. Who is this one? Is it Ben Hutto, Matt Stubbs, Donald Trump, or Calvin Pierce? Karis, who do you think it is? Think it's Trump? All right. Kylie, who do you think it is? She's like, I'm not even going to try. Who do you think it is? Donald? Calvin? The answer is, it's Calvin Pierce. It is Calvin Pierce. Now, truth be told, I did have a. Well, I'm not going to say. No, he's not it. I did have a baby picture of Donald Trump, by the way. I do somewhere. So you never know. You might see it again. All right, here we go. Next one. Who is this? Is it Zane Pierce? Is it Richard Ball? Is it Logan Ball? Or is it Jonathan Ball? Let me see the nose. All right. Karis, who do you think it is? You're going to go with Zane? Me? All right. All right. Me? Okay. C? Logan? Zane? Zane, the answer is Zane Pierce. Look at that. Look at that. Rifling it from the pitcher's mound right there. There we go. All right, next one. Who is this one? Is it James Crawford? Is it Ryan Gosling? Is it Creed Leonard? Or is it Michael Scott? You think it's Creed? Creed? James? James? The answer is Creed Leonard. That was a perfect one. All right, so congratulations. This is what you win for guessing the most. Good job. The thumbs up. Very good job. But these look at these little faces right here. Look how they grew up and became these people today. James Crawford. But there we go. So round of applause. Well done, babies. You did really good. Good job. All right. Y'all can come back and sit over here for just a few moments. We're going to have a time of worship, and then we are going to, I'll have y'all come back up. So that was pretty fun. Hope y'all enjoyed that little game. That was a fun game to do and to make this morning or today. And so I hope you enjoyed that. Shout out to your parents for getting me the pictures. So we're about to stand up and worship. So y'all go ahead and stand up. We're going to sing a couple songs tonight. We're going to sing Father's House, and then we're going to sing My Soul Sings. I'm having to use my phone for the lyrics tonight. Give me just a minute to get. I hope you, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I had some fun making it and stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. All right, let's pray and then we'll sing. Father, thank you so much for tonight. I pray that tonight you just speak to us and use us and be with us tonight, Father, as we not only kind of honor our seniors, Father, but challenge them and challenge ourselves, Father. Through your word tonight, Father. And Lord, I pray that you be with us as we spend time in your word. Continue to be with us as we worship you. It's in your name I pray. Amen. Sometimes on this journey, I get lost in my mistakes. What looks to me like weakness is a canvas for your strength. And my story isn't over, my story's just begun. And failure won't define me, 'cause that's what my Father does. Yeah, failure won't define me, 'cause that's what my Father does. Ooh, lay your burdens down. Here in the Father's house, check your shame at the door, 'cause it ain't welcome anymore. Ooh, you're in the Father's house. Arrival's not the end game. Arrival's not the end game. The journey's where you are. You never wanted perfect. You just wanted my heart. And the story isn't over if the story isn't good. Our failure's never final when the Father's in the room. And failure's never final when the Father's in the room. Ooh, lay your burdens down. Ooh, you're in the Father's house. Check your shame at the door, 'cause it ain't welcome anymore. Ooh, you're in the Father's house. Prodigals come home. The helpless find hope. Love is on the move when the Father's in the room. Prison doors fling wide. The dead come to life. Love is on the move when the Father's in the room. Prodigals come home. The helpless find hope. Love is on the move when the Father's in the room. Prison doors fling wide. The dead come to life. Love is on the move when the Father's in the room. Miracles take place. The cynical find faith. And love is breaking through when the Father's in the room. The Jericho walls are quaking. Strongholds now are shaking. Love is breaking through when the Father's in the room. I said love is breaking through when the Father's in the room. Ooh, lay your burdens down. Here in the Father's house. So check your shame at the door, 'cause it ain't welcome anymore. Ooh, you're in the Father's house. Lay your burdens down. Here in the Father's house. So check your shame at the door, 'cause it ain't welcome anymore. Ooh, you're in the Father's house. Y'all sounded so good with that. Ain't that a great thing? Like, you're in the Father's house. This is a place to where you can drop your shame. You can leave your shame, and He will take it. And we don't have to live with our shame anymore. We can come and we can bring it to Him. What an amazing blessing it is to know that. This next song is kind of as a response to that, how our soul sings, how the song is called My Soul Sings. So y'all sing this with me. Your goodness on the mountain, I felt your love down in the valley, and your grace still surrounds me. You've been good to me, God, you've been good to me.
I've seen your goodness.
I've seen your goodness on the mountain.
Yes, I have.
I felt your love in the valley, and your grace still surrounds me. God, you've been good to me. Oh, you've been good to me. When my soul sings, my soul sings with all my heart. I love you, Lord. You're my first love. You're my reward. And through the years, you've been good to me. So good to me. So good to me.
You've been so good to me.
I have breath within my body, and I have life inside my bones. I cannot help but praise you, God. You've been good to me. You've been good to me. Oh, my soul sings. My soul sings. My soul sings. My soul sings with all my heart. I love you, Lord. You're my first love. You're my reward. And through the years, you've been good to me. So good to me. So good to me.
Oh, you've been so good to me. Oh, you've been so good to me.
Dancing on the rising sun to the hopeful future, to the dreams to come. And when seasons change, no, I won't give up, 'cause you've never failed me, no, not once. And I'm dancing on the rising sun to the hopeful future, to the dreams to come. And when seasons change, no, I won't give up, 'cause you've never failed me, no, not once. And my soul sings, and my soul sings, and my soul sings, and my soul sings with all my heart. I love you, Lord. You're my first love. You're my reward. And through the years, you've been good to me. So good to me. So good to me. Father, thank you so much for this time together, Lord. Lord, you've been so good to us. You're worthy of our praise. Father, as we pause and as we look back and as we look ahead, Father, may we always remember that about how you are with us through the good and through the bad, through the excitements and through the sadnesses. Thank you for what you're going to do tonight as already what you have been doing, Father. It's in your name I pray. Amen. All right. Well, y'all sit down. Seniors, why don't y'all come over here and sit back down up here for just a moment. No, I'm making y'all do calisthenics your last time. So, oh, what is that? Oh, okay. I don't know what vlog it is. Oh, it's the end of the video. Okay, I was like, what just happened? So, by the way, we have a new computer back there. So I was kind of like, oh, what just happened there? I don't know what that is. So, I want to tonight. I'm going to ask. I thought I would ask them these questions. Some questions about memories, funniest memory, favorite memory. Questions about why does youth group matter? And then you guys don't know this, but I've asked them to share something of a memory about you, whether it was something funny or something like just a sweet memory or something like that. And so, and you might see there were three videos I was sent. We're going to enjoy some videos here after a moment. But I want to start this question off. I want to start off by asking you guys, what is your favorite memory from being in youth? Guess I'll let y'all take this microphone. Whoever wants to go first. All right, Ethan, favorite memory in youth?
My favorite would be the first Silver Dollar City took. That was the first Silver Dollar City trip we took. That was a lot of fun. And I've never been on a roller coaster before. And so it was this is awesome. And now I think there's at least one time where I think about roller coasters every day now. But I think the reason why that is because me and Braden went on Powder Keg. And it's very fast. And so, when it's about to launch you, you're supposed to lay your head all the way back. So, and it's goes, red, orange, green, and you go. And so the first time I went on it, I didn't even process how fast I was going until we hit the drop. I was just literally on the picture they take of you, my face is just just straight and but yeah, so that was definitely why it's my favorite memory.
Allie, favorite memory?
I've got two, but one of them's very vague. So the first one is just any time we've been to church camp. Camp Siloam has just been mind-blowing, every time we went. And the second one is when we had just moved to this church. And we were playing sardines. I almost said sharks and minnows. That's not, but we were playing sardines. And I hid up here. I hid in that little whatever that is. And it was a very easy hiding spot, so people found me. And Jacob McJunkins was here for some reason. I don't even remember why he was here, but it was me and the Braden and Jacob and Emma. You were in there too, and a couple other people were in there. And all of a sudden, we just hear. What was that? And everybody's laughing so hard, scared we're gonna pass out. Ends up, it's not even a fart. It's one of those little dangly doorknob things. So he just keeps hitting it and thinking he's farting, and we're rolling on the ground because we're laughing so hard. And now every time I see Jacob McJunkins, I think of that. That's the first thing I think of.
That's funny. That's funny. Knowing Jacob, it could have gone either way with that. So just FYI. Yeah. All right. Someone else. Favorite memory. Favorite memory. Go ahead, Creed.
Guess probably the first Fear Factor I went to, at least for me. God, that costume was hot. Anyways, that's about it.
The cost. He was. What were you? You were a dragon, weren't you? Yeah, Spyro the Dragon. Yep, he came dressed up. So, all right. Who else? Who else? Favorite memory of being in youth? Go ahead, Ben.
This one's kind of traumatic, but it happened at the first Factor too, or the first one I went to. I had the misfortune of doing Blendorama, and with my luck, I got Game Master's Choice, which is one of everything. So then he put one of everything in my cup, and then realized the cups weren't even. So then he poured my cup into the others, and then we all drank Game Master's Choice, and almost all puked.
That was amazing. That's the only time I ever make students inadvertently throw up. So once a year, that's pretty good. All right. Emma, Zane, all right.
Mine was the first year I went to Siloam with Travis. Anything Travis related, always a favorite memory.
Travis was this kid. You guys had the amazing ability of having like the kids that were like, you just sit down next to them because there's a story, you know. I mean, that's just how it is. Travis was that way this year. We had a couple hanging out. Yeah, so he's a good kid. All right, Emma.
Mine's about church camp too, and it's probably like the most like, Color Wars is over and it's the last day, and you're like, you're definitely not gonna win. It's like the unexpected win for me.
Definitely. So yeah, it was. Yeah. And I can tell you the big difference was the memory verses. The memory verses were king. All right, so those are some good memories. Church camp does always have those great memories. I have this video that I want to show because best friends are a part of it. So watch this video, please. Yes, yeah, for the video. Huh? Did I put I couldn't remember what order. Yeah, go ahead and play. Yeah, that'll be a good one.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I know, you see, somehow the world will change for me and be so wonderful. Live life, breathe air. I know somehow we're gonna get there and feel so wonderful.
That was.
It's all for real. I'm telling you just how I feel. So wake up, the members of my nation. It's your time to break it. There's no shame when it's a fun. And the time to see the bright side of every situation. Some things are meant to be so
Oh my goodness.
Leave it on me. Leave it on me. Just leave it on me.
Oh my goodness, that is so hilarious. There we go. Awesome. That's good. That was good. So that was thanks to your mom, Hannah. Thank you so very much, Hannah. That was amazing. All right. Let me ask you this question. I shared about favorite memory. What was your funniest memory? What was your funniest one? Okay.
So the first year I went to church camp, we were in a cabin with Clay, and everybody was like, "Okay, guys, we're going to bed." Everybody's dead silent, and then you just hear, and we all just start laughing and lose our minds.
Oh, what happens at church camp stays at church camp, right?
I think my funniest would probably be when I went down the slide and went under it, and I almost went under the earth. It was like I slid and I went right under, like kinetic energy. Also, ground pound, if you know, you know.
Oh my gosh. No, never mind. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Yeah, that slide was just something else. Like, and when you got up, you're just like, where am I? I have no idea where I am. So, all right. Funniest memory. Who's next? All right, go ahead, Zane.
Whenever you told Travis that you were diabetic, and that was probably
Oh my gosh, yeah, that was funny. That's just who Travis was. And I was kind of like, what? I had no idea what he said. Yeah. All right, who's next? Funniest memory. Do what? Don't rush you. All right, well, I can tell you my funniest memory because I knew it was coming. You got one? Okay, go ahead.
I'll try to keep it.
Ladies first.
Well, when it was coming back from that last Branson trip that we took, and we saw a TikTok trend. And give me my money. And it went dead silent in that restaurant. And everybody was like, anyway. But
It did, yeah. That was my funniest memory. That's funny that you said that because that was my funniest memory. I was just because I knew it was coming. I was like, it's gonna be funny, and sure enough, it was there in the Steak and Shake. I've never been to that Steak and Shake since. I don't know why. Wonder why. All right, funniest memory. Go ahead, Ben. You ready? All right.
Just one I thought of when Creed said his story. It was the first year at camp, and Richard always snores loud, but the other one was also snoring loud. So it was I think it might have been the same night the Creed thing happened. We just hear like, so then we stand on our bunk and start like we're revving mowers. So we're just there's like 5 guys doing that. It's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I did warn you with my snoring. Yeah, there was some severe snoring happening in that room that year. Like I know it woke me up at one point. I was like, "Who is that? That's not me." So, yeah. All right. Next, who's next? All right. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll go ahead and we'll go to the next video. This is just Ben. So I don't know what to make of this, but this is just Ben. Ben, I've got to ask, what is going on in that picture? I think I need to make that your like profile video when you call me. It's just you doing that. What were you doing? What were you swinging in that? You don't know? Well, all right. I've got one more video after this. So, but I want to ask this question. Why does youth group matter? Like why does it matter for you? Why should it matter to us? Why does it matter?
connects you with people your age, and it's easier to connect with people that are closer to my.
All right. She's like getting on to you.
Leg off. Anyway, just like what he said, and it gives you opportunities to get out of the church and like go do something. Like we did that selfless retreat that one time where we went and served, and you get a taste of like helping people and how good that makes you feel. And then there's church camp too, which has been a huge part of my life, as you can tell, because I've mentioned it 5 different times. But yeah, I just think it gives you so many great opportunities with people that are your friends.
I think it matters just because you're in an environment like surrounded with kids your age and younger than you, and like the kids younger than you look up to you. Like kids that are older look up to the youth pastor or whoever. And so it definitely just like you want to be a good role model. And then like Allie said, church camp is a great opportunity for, and everything y'all have done is like amazing for all of us. So good.
The main thing is you make friends with people who share your belief. So I don't know.
I would say it matters because like it's another like because I know for me it's like the only thing I really have going on is school, and so like being in the youth group is like also another way to like be involved in things like being a big group with or like pretty good sized group of people who are like around your age group, and also like it's just it's also good because when like you really especially Wednesday nights you really need like a way to like have some sort of other like sermon or lesson going on other than just Sunday morning, and it's really good because like you're growing in your faith and like the people around you are also growing in their faith, and so it's just a good way to like kind of like iron sharpens iron, like you're sharpening each other in your faith and stuff like that. So
I think for me, it would definitely be exposure to other stories, other people, other ways of thinking. Like with Siloam, I've heard we had like many speakers there that challenged my beliefs in the way I think. And it exposed me to new ways of thinking. And also, like when we do one-day mission trips and all the other stuff we've done, you just get exposure to just so many different things that can help grow your faith.
That's good. That's good. Well, I heard this a lot about how you grow. So how have you, if you don't mind me asking this, how do you feel you have grown through your time in youth?
So I've definitely grown stronger in my faith. It's helped me me for things I've done in the past, and it's helped me become just more confident in who I am too, because we've learned a lot about what do you define yourself as, and I'm finding out more like I'm defining myself as a Christian and putting that as my main priority in front of other things like I used to.
I know for me, I've grown a lot, especially since going to Camp Siloam. Because like before I feel like before going to Camp Siloam, like there was some growth happening, but like it wasn't as it wasn't as like significant, and because we've been going to Camp Siloam, it's like I'm still putting I got home like still weeks later, and that's the most I've done like out of all the church camps that I've gone to, and the goal is to keep going and of course spread the word and also grow your personal faith, and so definitely especially going into college, that's one thing that I've been like more consistent in my faith and trying to center my way of thinking around like my faith, not like around my political thinkings or any other thing like that. It's like, okay, first is like Ben said, my Christianity. I'm a Christian. That is first, and then everything else just kind of like falls into place after like the fact that I'm a Christian. And so that's just one thing that's been good for me.
I think the big thing is I find myself holding myself more accountable about things. Like, you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to speak that way. You're not supposed to do these things because I want to walk with God. So I think that's the main thing.
Mine would probably be, and kind of like everybody else, just getting stronger and knowing like I have to stand going into college when there's going to be a lot of like, hey, come to this party. Like, even though I am going to a Christian school, there's still going to be people party. Come, I'm gonna go to the bar with my fake ID tonight. You should come. I don't even have one, but okay. Like, I don't know. Hey, help me get some. I don't know, but like I'm definitely going to be tempted by that, and so like I'm gonna have to stay strong. What I believe, what grown up.
Okay, so I've been trying to put this in words in my head for like the past 5 minutes, but it might come out. So that's just so the youth group has had older kids, you know. So like all the people before me that have graduated, I have looked up to them. And it has given me a chance to have people look up to me. And sometimes it feels like a lot of pressure, especially as a Christian and as an athlete and as a student. But mainly a Christian first. But when you're in the youth group and you have these younger people, especially younger girls, look up to you, it means a lot because they chose you to look up to. And the youth group has given me this, and I just think it's amazing. Like, there are other people that aren't Christian, like on the basketball team, you know, that look up to me. And, like, that's great, you know. And I want them to see Jesus through me, but I want people that have what I have to be like, I want Jesus, but I want to show it like her. Does that make any sense? Okay, good, because it didn't make any sense to me. So. But, yeah, and I mean, also I've grown stronger in my faith, like Camp Siloam, great, been amazing. And the other things that we've done, even Branson. Like, if we can go there and shine our light, so be it. That's where somebody's like, they have Jesus, so be it. Doesn't have to be at a church-centered thing. It can be anywhere. But.
Mine, it's made me keep more of God's word at the forefront of me. So when I'm doing stuff, I'll have like preach pop into my anger. Maybe made me calm.
And the world's full of them. So that's good. All right. Well, I have. I do want to share some. I do have some scripture I want to share tonight, but I also want to share this video. This last video. You know, it just it sounds like Bruno Mars, but just watch. Just watch.
I can see it in your eyes that you are restless.
Where's looking at? There he is. Y'all like this song, huh?
It's so hard to let you go, but in this life I know you have to be. You were made to be here. As you step out on the road, I'll say a prayer, so that in my heart you always will be there.
I don't know why that song is playing over this video, but
This is not goodbye. It's just I love you to take with you. until you're home again. The sterling in your soul has left you wondering.
Anyway, I'll clean that audio up, but that video will probably show up somewhere in a feed somewhere soon. So if you want to enjoy that one, but yeah, that was little Logan and little Ethan singing to the top of his lungs. So it does look like little Jonathan there, but that's and singing Bruno Mars, just the way that's the way you are. So. But I want to ask you guys now. I had messaged you guys. I messaged all of you, and I wanted you to share whether it's a sweet memory or just a funny memory or just something of significance about maybe some of these up here. And so I'm going to ask you guys, what is it that you would like to share about them or with them, or a memory or something funny? Go ahead, Lily.
Allie, you were always there for me when I was first starting, and like at that, man, I forgot what it's called, the football field. And I said it's my first time ever being on a football field, and you prayed with me. That meant so much to me, and you've always been there for me ever since. Creed. We love making fun of you, but in all truth, we love you, Creed, and we're gonna miss you. Look, if we didn't, that's our way of showing you how much we like you. So we like you a lot.
There you go. You've been loved so much. I mean, there was a year or two that every day was your birthday. That was pretty amazing. So, all right. Happy birthday. So there we go. Yep. All right. So, someone else, a memory or just something. Case? Now, let me preface this. This is not a roast, okay? We're not roasting.
Weenus tag.
Oh my gosh! I don't even know what that is. That's a new one on me. So, is that at church camp? Okay, the weenus is this part, right? Yeah. Let's just make sure we're clear on what in the world is going on. I don't even know what's going on over here. Oh, playing tag. There we go. All right. So so there we go. Another memory. Someone else want to share? Go ahead. Stop playing the tag. Play it afterwards.
I will say I'm gonna miss Emma when she leaves me. Being youth with me anymore. That's okay. Emma's always the person I text when we have events. I'm like, are you going? Are you not going? Gotta make sure she's gonna be there or not. But I will say one thing I admire about Emma is at church camp, how proud of her sister she was when she made one of the most important decisions of her life. She was always there for her, and just showed how much they love each other and how much they support each other, even though they might have their moments. But that just stuck out to me a lot. And I will say another thing I admire about Emma is when me and Reese got in a little fist fight at church camp. We got in just a little mishap, but it's okay. And Emma told us that her and Kylie had never physically. Yes, they said, yeah. She said that her and Kylie had never physically fought to that extreme. I just admired that a lot. And I was like, wow. I was like, wow, I'm proud of y'all. Congrats.
We've never even laid hands on each other on my.
I was like, woo!
I heard about that fist fight. That was pretty interesting. I was like, okay. Someone else, a memory, Logan.
So last Wednesday, me, Ben, Ethan, and Creed, we went outside to play basketball, and we got in a debate if there was actually a Cars 2 movie. and 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 me and Ethan were saying, yeah, there is a Cars 2, and Ben and Creed were like describe what is it about? And me and Ethan said it's about how Mater is a spy, and so both and Creed said, oh, so you mean Mater tunes, right? And then something else is that at Super Winter, one thing that Creed said that stuck out to me is whenever you said that we could have been born anywhere else on the earth, but we were born here in the United States, where we have freedom of like religion, speech, and all that. And yeah, you said that. You said that. I remember. No, and because it was at Super Winter, we were talking about how like rough like other countries are when it comes to people becoming Christians and sharing God's word. And so, yeah.
It's good stuff. All right. Someone else? Yes.
When Allie was at our house one summer, and it was me, my cousin, and Emma were having like a diving board competition, and Allie was like, "Oh, look how jumpy this diving board is," and was like jumping, like showing off all the jumps she could do, and eventually falls off the diving board. But also Emma, like I've always just to be with, learn from what
Emma, fifth year senior with youth. Come on, let's go. Let's go. All right. Emma's coming back. Let's go. Let's go. Just for the events. That way, apparently, I now know when Lexi doesn't come, well, it's because she said she asked Emma, and Emma wasn't coming. So, cat's out of the bag there. No, I got you. I got you. Any other memories that anybody want to share? Okay.
On the first fear tactor, we were playing sardines, and we were all hiding in this room, and Casey just gave up, and he laid down in the middle of the floor. Case. And then and then Greed walks in. Greed bursts in, and Case's eyes go. Case, I'm gonna break your face. That was like the funny thing.
Well, I'll tell you what, we've got we could go all night sharing memories, but I'm not really sure what that was about. But I wanted to share with y'all. Because we've been through, like, you know, when you've been on a journey with people, you go through things and you experience things and you learn things. We you know, being a part of this church, we've gone through some stuff, and we've gone through some hard stuff, and so, and just to see you guys grow into the people that you are has been such a blessing to Crystal, to myself, just to see you guys grow in the Lord. But you're about to be, and really everybody, you could argue with school and everything, is always a new adventure. You guys are about to go on a new adventure, and there's a lot of unknown with it, you know. Like, you might know what your major is, you might know what you're doing, but you don't know how that's going to work out. This is a season of change for you guys because, before you had your mom and dad make sure you're getting up, going to school, doing all those things. Now it's all on you. There's a challenge with that, and you've been here coming faithfully, but now you're leaving this and moving into the next phase of you're not going to be a youth kid. You're going to be just you're going to be a church member or a church coming wherever that church is for you. But so this is a big sort of season for you, and there's going to be a lot of challenges and a lot of uncertainty, a lot of unknowns. And I shared that with you when I talked with Joshua, how Joshua, if you all remember when we had our senior night as a church, and I talked about Joshua, how he was about to enter this promised land, and he had no idea what was going to happen. And God tells him to not be afraid. And that sort of mentality carries over into a story in the New Testament. Jesus is gathering his disciples, and he tells them, hey, meet me here on this mountaintop, and I want to talk with y'all. And so, he had just risen from the dead. And their minds are still probably blown away by what Jesus did. And here Jesus is, like, a little bit over a month later. He tells them to gather, and he's about to tell them something, and they're about to enter a new phase in their life. And they're about to do something that they've never done before. You see, for years they've been with Jesus, like physically with Jesus, kind of like how you guys every Wednesday, every Sunday, youth camp, all the things that we do, we always do them together. But now you're going to be doing things on your own. The disciples, in a sense, they didn't physically have Jesus. Now Jesus, was with them. Yes, Jesus was with them, but Jesus wasn't physically with them like he was before. And that can kind of be scary. You think about, like, when you drove for the first time, like by yourself, probably were a little bit scared, probably excited, but a little bit scared at the same time. Disciples were probably excited, but they were also scared about what was going to happen because these things were changing. In Acts, they literally see Jesus go up, and they're like watching Jesus go. And you got to wonder what would have gone through their head. But you see, in life, you're gonna deal with some uncertainties. You're gonna deal with some unknowns. You're gonna deal. I don't know what to do. What's gonna happen here? How is this gonna work out, or what? This is a new chapter. It's a mixture of excitement, mixture of being afraid. And so, what I find interesting is that in this story, in this particular story that I just shared, Jesus looks past that. He looks past the fear, because that's the thing, especially when it comes to our faith. Just because you're leaving the youth doesn't mean that you're leaving church or you're leaving your walk with Christ. The thing is still the same. In Matthew chapter 28, verses 18 through 20, Jesus says this. He says, it says that in Matthew 28, verse 18, it says, Jesus came near and said to them, all authority has been given to me in heaven and on earth. Go therefore and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe everything I have commanded you. Remember, I am with you always to the end of the age. The thing that tends to happen as you go to college is your faith, or as you embark on any new adventure, or you get caught up just during the school year, the thing that tends to happen is that our faith starts to take a back seat to everything else. Jesus knew that the disciples were about to enter a new world, but he didn't be like, okay, if you have chance, if you have time, right? He didn't say that. He said, go. Go make disciples of all nations. The calling is still the same. The challenge is still the same. We can't go and make disciples if we're not willing to be discipled ourselves. That's that phrase I've said so many times. We're called to know him and to make him known. It's not gonna that doesn't change because we move from high school to college or we move from one thing to another. It's still the same. Challenge for you is to make that as much of a priority as it has been, or to make it more of a priority, to know him, to make him known. That he is to be first in everything. He says to go and to teach, go into all the world and teach. He gives us a command to go and to be a witness, to go and tell others about him, to go and to share the good news, to teach everything that I've commanded. We're called to go and to teach everything, to share everything that he has shared, that he has shown us. And that doesn't mean that it's going to be easy. It doesn't mean that it gets any easier. In Matthew chapter 10, verse 22, Jesus talks about how the world will hate you because of me. But hold on. You know, you're going to run into issues in your life. You're going to run into challenges. Even going to a Christian campus, you're going to be challenged in your walk. You're going to be challenged to live out your life, to live out your faith. And Jesus is saying to you to go. That's the command, is to go. That as you're being discipled, as you are learning in the Word of God doesn't stop because you graduate youth. It continues on. And it matters. Church still matters. Being involved in Bible study still matters. Being involved in a prayer life, talking about Jesus, worshiping the Lord, all those things still matter. But for you, you're moving from a position of, well, this is what we do as a family, to, I've got to do this because this is what I'm called to do. He says to go into all the world and teach everything I have commanded you. That's true for us. Like I said, we're to follow him. It doesn't stop when we leave tonight. The journey goes on. You guys are at the precipice of closing the door on this journey and opening the door on another one. And yeah, it's exciting. But I know it's going to be scary. And what I love is, like, in the stories when we read the Gospels, like the stories of Jesus calming the storm. I was thinking about that here lately. Jesus doesn't take us away from the storm. He's in the midst of it with us. And it's only through him that we can have the calm and the peace. In life, you're going to face some things that are going to be hard. You're going to go through some storms, some college storms, some academic storms, some things that are just going to wreck you, going to really just kind of like just almost bring you to your knees, so to speak. Some hard things. There's one that wants to be the calm in the midst of that. So in those moments, cling to him. Lean into him. But the command to go and to teach, and by kind of indirectly understanding it means to be taught, that still matters. Challenge is still the same. You'll face hardship, you'll face temptations, you'll face all these things, but the calling is still the same, to stay grounded in the Word. How can you teach someone about Jesus if you're not willing to be in the Word yourself? He said, how can you make a disciple if you're unwilling to be discipled? So the challenge is going to be the same. And I get that that's a lot of hard stuff, that's a lot of hard work, that's a lot of hard thoughts to think about, but here's the amazing thing in this passage. He says, go into all the world, teach them everything I've commanded you, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit, which we'll get to see Sunday. So excited about that. Woo woo. Yay, I'm excited. So it's my excited shoulders. But he says something that is, to me, I always cling to. And I've been clinging to it a lot, to this just truth. He says, I am with you always, to the end of the age. When everything else is going against you, and everything else is pulling you and getting you down, know that he is there. He is by your side. My hope and my prayer is that if you do, in all of our years together, that's the one truth that you cling hold of. That Jesus is always with you. If you are a follower of Jesus, he is with you, and he'll be with you to the end. There are moments in your life when you need to remember that. And to know that because he is with you, it's going to be okay. You're going to make it through because he's with you. I have a video I want to show you guys. Video of our time together. Y'all watch this.
I can see it in your eyes that you are restless. The time has come for you to leave. It's so hard to let you go, but in this life I know you have to be who you were made to be. As you step out on the road, I'll say a prayer, so that in my heart you always will be there. This is not goodbye. I know we'll meet again, so let your life begin, 'cause this is not goodbye. It's just I love you to take with you until you're home again. The stirring in your soul has left you wondering, should you stay or turn around? Well, just remember that your dreams, they are a promise, that you were made to change the world. So don't let fear stop you now, 'cause this is not goodbye. I know we'll meet again, so let your life begin, 'cause this is not goodbye. It's just I love you to take with you until you're home again. Oh, I know the brightest star above was created by the one who loved more than we'll ever know, to guide you when you're lost. What started as a still small voice is raging now, and your only choice is to follow who you are. So follow who you are, 'cause this is not goodbye. I know we'll meet again. Oh, this is not goodbye. I It's just I love you to take with you until you're home. It is I love you to take with you until you're home. It is I love you to take with you until you're home again.
I didn't. I didn't mean it for like now get out of here, but that's the challenge. That's the challenge for all of us is to go. Is to go and to make it more our own. Looking back through those pictures and such a blessing to see you guys grow. And y'all mean the world to Crystal and I. And we're so proud of you. But we're going to miss you. We're going to miss seeing you. We're going to miss hanging out with you. But we're proud of who you become. Y'all mean the world to us. It's been a blessing to be your youth pastor. Little, even more so, I guess you could say. Ethan, when we moved here, Ethan, you just started. So it was like we were doing this together. And now you're going off. Just you guys have come in and you've just been such a big part of all of us. We're excited for what God is going to do in your life. We love y'all so very much. And so I want to ask, I got something in my eye. Stinking allergies. But I want us to gather around and I want us to pray for them. Okay. I want to, so if y'all will stand.